Hey, Thabreakmasta here, and it's gonna be my Binbougami episode 9 review. This was yet again another good episode of Binbougami. I really enjoyed this episode here today. So, yeah, a lot of appearances from other shows are in this episode here. So, you know, at least I saw at least 4 for me. You know, one of the premises of this show is actually there. It's kind of funny. There's tennis and there's cooking. There's 2 parts how you can split this episode: tennis and cooking. And so, tennis, I'm gonna just say it out there. It's like a Prince of Tennis, you know, not like how they play because they're going crazy and whatnot. But there's a guy named the Prince of Tennis in here, so I'm just like, it's probably, you know, Prince of Tennis stuff. And so a tennis match about to happen. Binbougami, or you know, Momiji gets challenged by Sakura Ichiko. He's like, I'm gonna take you out. You know, I'm gonna make this you know, just to finish you, finisher and stuff. So you know, that's what's going down. They're gonna have a you know, wagers on this battle. Basically, if Binbougami wins, she'll take the fortune out of her, and if Sakura Ichiko wins, you know, get out of my house. So that's what's going down right now. And so they end up getting teammates because you have to it's co-ed tennis, so you need a teammate and you need a, you know, boy girl. So there's a guy named the Prince of Tennis that's going with Sakura Ichiko because he's like, I'm gonna be the only one to go with you, Sakura Ichiko. You know, he's all fancy and whatnot. She's like, okay, I don't really give a crap who I'm with, but he's apparently a good player. He's a good tennis. That's why they call him the Prince of Tennis. But he's also actually a prince. And then Momiji, she finds this gorilla-looking dude. You know, oh, he actually acts like a gorilla. Like, this guy eats bananas and crap. He's like, oh, like this dude's stupid. But apparently he's the prince's rival. And I'm like, all right. And so that's what's going down. And so they play in tennis and everything like that. The gorilla smacks that tennis so hard that Sakura Ichiko gets pushed back, and she's like, okay. She's all getting sad because like, oh, this is not looking good. And then the prince trying to bring her spirits back up, and then she gets up, smacks the freaking gorilla guy in the face with the you know, tennis ball, and then she goes over there like, are you okay? He's like, hey, gorilla fool, don't mess with me, I'll freaking kill you. I was like, oh, all right, calm down, Sakura Ichiko, calm down. But now he's scared. He's scared, and so he's not really playing well. And the thing is, when it came to the prince, you know, the prince, he was afraid of freaking Momiji because Momiji was doing some unrealistic crap, flying in the air and doing after images and stuff. And he's like, what is this? He doesn't know what to do. So he's just really like confused on that. And so it's down to Sakura Ichiko and Momiji, and so they're going back and forth. And you know, the prince snaps out of it. He's like, okay, I'm out of it now. I was all like enthralled with what you're doing, but I'm out of it. It's gonna be over. And he's like, oh really? And so she does like this really fast spinning move. It looked like, I don't know, I was thinking that could have been like Rock Lee, because he was like running around in a circle and there's after images. I was thinking about Rock Lee when she was doing that, so I was like, but as she did that, there's 4 bodies and she smacks it. One of them was Goku. I don't know what the blonde hair version was of her. I'm not sure. If you know what that was, yeah, I'd like to know. And so they all hit 4 balls basically, and he's like, okay, one of them gotta be real. Nope, they're all real. And so he gets jacked up, and so he's done. He's like, just spare my hair, because actually those 2 had wagered something as well. Well, they didn't really wager it. It was, you know, Sakura Ichiko's doing for this whole wager. Sakura Ichiko said he'll wager his hair, and he's like, not my hair. And the gorilla has to be with no, the gorilla guy's supposed to be with a gorilla, and it's mating season for the gorilla, so she's in heat. So you're gonna be staying pretty weak with the gorilla, you know, in heat. So yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, horrible. And so yeah, the whole thing at this point, she ends up cheating. Sakura Ichiko, she ends up getting her little you know, stick thingy, you know, this magical stick that gets her powers out and better and stuff. She puts it on the tennis racket and she hits it, and like just like tornado crap going on. Everyone's like, get the heck out of here. And they're like, what is going on? This crap was just ridiculous. It was ridiculous. They destroyed the court, literally. The court is destroyed. Keta, he's like, woke up. He's like, what the heck is this? What happened? And so the thing's postponed. It's a tie. And so then that's why the cook-off came, because that's gonna settle the tie. And the thing is, you also see a new character in here. Her name is Kuro Yuri, and apparently she is a god of misfortune. You know, she's another person that's god of misfortune. She's coming over there to help Momiji, though she's not really helping her. She's like, I'm gonna take the fortune, get the heck out of here. They know each other. They seem like friends, like, and so, you know, they know each other and everything like that. So we established that character. She comes in, and so she was like, okay, let's do this. It's like, oh, look at this. Like, freaking Momiji comes in, like, haha, I'm here. It's like, oh, wait, look behind you. That must be another god of misfortune. And she's like, what? And then there's there, and it's like two of them. And it's like, this is stupid. Momiji ends up messing up and poking the other girl, Yuri, in the head with that jab thing. Breaks her big, gigantic jab that's supposed to take all the fortune away. She breaks that tip off again. Now she can't freaking take fortune away again. Like, she always got to get the little bottles. Get the little bottles, because every time you got a big one, you mess up. And it's funny, too, the girl with Yuri, she has the bandage on her leg. I'm curious what she's going to do with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I wonder what's up with that. And so, basically, the cook-off happened because of Sakura Ichigo. She wanted to cook. And she's trying to cook because, you know, Suwano was like, hey, you need to learn how to cook, you know. It'll be good. You don't need to be eating all this fast food and convenience store food. So, you know, learn how to cook. And so she's trying to learn how to cook. No, don't do it because it's horrible. And so she's making it, and making it, just, it went bad. And so then that's when Momiji actually challenged her. And so apparently Momiji's like a chef. She's freaking awesome. She knows what she's doing. She ends up making this nice steak-looking thing. But the problem is she made the wrong item. Because the thing is, the person that's supposed to be eating the food, you know, it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to be Yuri. Yuri was the judge, and so she said you should cook potatoes and meat stew. Basically, that's what her food, that's what her favorite food is, and so that's what they're supposed to be making. You know, Momiji didn't make that, but it's still good nonetheless. And so Sakura Ichigo, she made some weird concoction. That's all I can say, concoction, because that crap was disgusting. And so she's like, okay, maybe it's not just the looks, you know, maybe it can actually taste pretty well, or, you know, I know she's probably going to lose, just call it the loser, because, you know, we need to get that fortune. So, she dips it, takes a bite out of it. I'm going to say, I think she died, because she's like, and then you don't see her, you just hear all that screaming, and then you hear a big gigantic explosion, and she's gone. She's gone. I'm like, oh, god dang. Okay. And so, that ends off basically the episode there, because she's not coming back. She's like, she's just too powerful. She's too powerful. Freaking Momiji is doing a good job. I'm sorry. I'm not ever coming back over there. And the thing is, you also end up seeing what's that girl? You know, the pink hair girl that we always see like at the end of the episode. She's like, I'm in this episode right here. This here. You know that girl? She was actually in the episode. She was all gloating about it. She's like, yeah, I'm in the episode. She kept laughing and stuff. But then she hurt herself. And so the next episode, you know, it looks pretty interesting. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen next. I thought this episode was gonna be more on the backstory of Momiji, you know, but it didn't really give us too much of a backstory. It just introduced a new character, you know. It didn't really give us any backstory on her. I would like to know more about her, but they didn't really do that, which is not bad. This like I said, this episode itself was actually pretty good. So I'm not gonna complain about that. So I'm just hoping they do a little bit of backstory on Momiji, because, you know, she's got a misfortune, and why there's so many other god misfortunes, or, you know, I don't know, just, go into that. I like to know, you know. But yeah, nonetheless, it's a good episode. Leave a comment below, tell me what you think of the episode. Like this review, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more Binbougami reviews. So yeah, it's been the Thabreakmasta, and until then, break out.